Jet Class. I hope you're enjoying the assembly so far, and I'm so glad that you've taken the time out to pause and listen to this book. It's really, really special, and like I said in my explanation, I know it is a little bit childish in terms of it being a picture book, but I think it's a really, really, really special book, and I think you're going to really enjoy today's challenge, which if you go to the next slide after this one, which contains this link, it will tell you all about that, so I won't give it away. But I really do hope that you like this book just as much as I do. And let's get on. So, sorry, I couldn't find my little thing. So this is called Riley Can Be Anything. Words by Davina Hamilton and illustrations by Elena Rinucino. Or Rinucino. Or Rinoso, sorry. So, Riley can be anything. Riley loved his big cousin Joe. There were so many things Joe wanted to know. Like, how does honey come from bees? And why must I always say thank you and please? Big Cousin Joe was full of questions, and Big Cousin Joe had lots of suggestions. This time he asked Riley, "Can you tell me, when you grow up, what do you want to be?" "I'm not sure yet," Riley sighed. "Cousin Joe, can you help me decide?" Joe replied, "Of course I can. Let's give this some thought now, little man." A moment later, Cousin Joe said, "You could be a chef like Uncle Ted. Your restaurant could serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you do that, you'd be on to a winner." "A chef," said Riley. "That sounds good. But do you really think I could?" Joe said, your food could be fit for a king, Riley. You can be anything." Riley was pleased, but still unsure. "Maybe we should think of some more." "What else could I be?" Riley asked Joe. Said Joe. "Oh, I know. You could play the saxophone like Uncle Baz. He's in a band that plays music called jazz. It's really cool music that's for everyone. It's funky and groovy and lots of fun." "I like the saxophone," cried Riley. Are you sure I could play it? I've never tried." "Of course," said Joe. "You've got that swing. Riley, you can be anything." Riley liked the saxophone idea, but still there was more he wanted to hear. He asked Cousin Joe, "What else could I be?" Joe smiled and said, let's see. "I've got it," said Joe. "This is a good plan. You could be a doctor like Uncle Dan. When people are ill, you'll make them feel better, or you could write them a doctor's letter." "Make people better?" Riley asked. "Yes," said Joe. "It's a special task. Think of all the joy you could bring. Riley, you can do anything." Riley was happy, but still he pondered. "What else could I be?" He sat and wondered. "Cousin Joe, I'm still not sure." "No problem," said Joe. "We can think of some more." "But let me have a sip of my drink. Water always helps me think." "Oh, I know," Joe said as he drank. "You could be a pilot, like Great-Grandad Frank. He flew a plane in the Royal Air Force. And that was years ago, of course. He was brave as he flew in the sky, soaring his plane through the clouds way up high." Riley thought for a little while, and then he gave a massive smile. "A pilot," he said. "Now that sounds great. I'm so excited. I can't wait. But up in the clouds is very high. What if I'm scared to go up in the sky?" Joe smiled and said, "Stop worrying. Riley, you can be anything." The next day Riley was at school. He was feeling pretty cool. The things that Cousin Joe had said were still whizzing round in Riley's head. Then the teacher, Mr. Brew, said, "Class, here's what we're going to do. I'd like you to think and tell me, when you grow up, what would you like to be?" "A teacher," said Lucy. "A fireman," said Kyle. "I'm going to be a writer," Jane said with a smile. "A vet," said Eddie. "A dentist," said Bee. Everybody knew what they wanted to be. "How about you, Riley?" Mr. Bruce said. "I'm not sure yet," said Riley, scratching his head. But just as the school bell started to ring, Riley said, "I can be anything." So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked that book today. As you can tell, it is in a rhyming scheme. And please have a go at today's class assembly task and upload them to the portfolio on Dojo. If you can't find it, just upload it to your normal portfolio. I really hope you liked today's book. I did. And hope you're all well. See you soon. Bye.